So get this, we're walking down the beach in El Nido. We are the only tourists out here. There's nothing but locals, because this is a beach town after all. So the vibe is you get here and you immediately go on a tour. The tours start at what time?
9 in the morning.
So if you're gonna come and you're planning on doing a tour, plan on waking up fairly early. They leave, all the tourists go out for the day, and they typically come back around sunset, so 6 p.m., somewhere around there. And there's a few different options, I think 4 to be exact, option A, B, C, D.
The most popular tours are A and C, so those will be the most crowded, but they kind of have the best attractions, if you will.
But now we need to find something to do the rest of the day. We heard there's a beach called Nacpan, which isn't too far from here, so we need to figure out how to get there. So we rented a motorbike. Now, there are a few other options of getting there. You can take a van. I believe the round trip transfer is 600 pesos per person. We also had a guy on a tricycle try to offer us 1,000 round trip, but we ended up getting this larger dirt bike, and it was 800 for a 24-hour period. Now, you can get a smaller motorbike. I believe the cost of that was about 500 for a 24-hour period. But since we saved money on the bigger trip tomorrow, why not?
So the first time you get to Nacpan Beach, there is a fee. It's 50 pesos, but the pass is good for 7 days. So if you're here for a little bit longer, you pay one time, and they give you some coupons.
So we just got here, the sun is shining, the weather is sweet, the beach is directly in front of us.
It's a nice little setup. You end up coming down a dirt road to get here, and you just park your motorbike really just behind those palm trees. And there are chairs that you can rent for 400 pesos, or you can just bring a towel and lay out on the beach for free.
They sell food here.
There's drinks.
There's also massages. Everything you can ask for is on this beach, and there's a ton of people out here. So it's not like El Nido, because El Nido is just kind of desolate at this hour.
If you're not going on a day tour, a lot of people will end up coming here instead of sticking around El Nido. And I personally like it because it is about 1.5 miles long, and we're in the most congested area right here, and it's not that crowded. So you will be able to find space, but if you want to be completely isolated, just hike down a little bit further and you'll have basically your own private beach.
All right, so we've talked a lot. Now we need to get in the water. Feels so good. It's not like bath water. It's cooler. It's crystal clear. It feels amazing, and it does its job of cooling you off.
It's extremely refreshing, and it's calm enough, but there's a little bit of a crush of wave. It's perfect out here.
The sun's kind of starting to set. There's a little boat turn bar that's out here on the water. You can just swim up to it. Overall, we would highly recommend coming here. Put this on your El Nido activity list.
Yeah, so the day that you don't do a boat tour, definitely consider coming to Nacpan Beach.
All right, so that's it. We've shown you a little bit of Nacpan, but it's time to head back to El Nido and close out the day.
Tomorrow we're going on a pretty epic boat tour. It's a private boat tour, and it combines the infamous A and C options, which we'll tell you a little bit more once we find out exactly where they go.
Some things happen. Jen, talk about hydration here.
The day we went to Nacpan Beach, We basically didn't bring any water with us.
We forced ourselves into dehydration, and Jen got the worst of it.
I was out of commission.
But now we're with a group tour, and weather's shitty, it's lightning everywhere, but we're still gonna get in the water. If I die, I love you, Mom.